What if I told you a player with that career had to wait nearly 3 decades for a Hall of Fame call? You were told to remember Magic, Kareem, and Rick Barry. You were probably told to forget the man who was the perfect, silent engine behind it all. This is a story about a quiet killer, a master of fundamentals whose greatness was written in victories, not highlight reels. This is the story of why Jamaal Wilkes's 4 championship rings should speak for themselves. So why was he so often overlooked? It starts with his personality. Jamaal Wilkes was quiet and didn't demand the spotlight. In a league full of growing egos, Wilkes was the ultimate professional. His Lakers coach Paul Westhead called him the best silent forward in the league, saying he just kind of opens you up and steals the game. Then there was his game. His college teammates nicknamed him Silk for a reason. His style was liquid smooth, but it wasn't explosive. His signature move was an unorthodox, behind-the-head jumper that was so effective, legendary announcer Chick Hearn called it the 20-foot layup. But in an era where flash was becoming king, smooth and consistent didn't grab the same headlines. Finally, you have to consider the giant shadow cast by his teammates. At UCLA, it was Bill Walton. With the Warriors, it was Rick Barry. And with the Lakers, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson. Those dynasties don't happen without him. The winning started long before the NBA, at UCLA under the legendary coach John Wooden. When asked in 1985 to describe his ideal player, Wooden listed a set of traits, then finished by saying, "Why not just take Jamaal Wilkes and let it go at that?" Wilkes was a cornerstone of UCLA's record 88-game winning streak. In his 3 varsity seasons, the Bruins won 2 NCAA championships, including 2 perfect 30-0 seasons. Wilkes wasn't just a passenger, he was a 2-time consensus first-team All-American. Winning wasn't an accident for him, it was a habit. When the Golden State Warriors selected Wilkes with the 11th pick in the 1974 NBA draft, nobody was predicting a championship. But the rookie made an immediate impact. Playing alongside superstar Rick Barry, Wilkes averaged 14.2 points and 8.2 rebounds per game. He was named the 1975 NBA Rookie of the Year. That season, the Warriors shocked the basketball world, battling their way to the NBA Finals against the heavily favored Washington Bullets. They pulled off one of the great upsets in Finals history, sweeping the Bullets in 4 games. The rookie was praised for his tough defense on All-Star Elvin Hayes. He was a champion. Again, before he was even 22 years old. After 3 successful seasons with the Warriors, Wilkes signed with the Los Angeles Lakers in 1977. It's here that his legacy as the ultimate winning component was cemented forever. When Magic Johnson arrived in 1979, the Showtime era was born. While Magic was the conductor and Kareem was the unstoppable force, Jamaal Wilkes was the man who made the fast break lethal. His most defining moment came in the deciding Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals. With Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sidelined, all eyes turned to rookie Magic Johnson, who famously started at center and delivered a legendary 42-point performance. But here's the part of the story that often gets buried. Magic wasn't the only hero that night. While the 76ers had no answer for the rookie, they also couldn't stop Jamaal Wilkes. He was relentless, pouring in 37 points and grabbing 10 rebounds. Magic himself said it best years later, "Jamaal Wilkes had an unbelievable game. Everybody talked about my 42 points, but it was also his 37-point effort." Over his 8 seasons in Los Angeles, Wilkes would win 3 more championships. So let's lay the case bare. 4 NBA championships, 2 NCAA titles, NBA Rookie of the Year, 3-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-Defensive Second Team. The arguments against him crumble. He was a supporting player? Yes, a supporting player who was a Rookie of the Year, a multi-time All-Star, and a 20-point scorer on championship teams. That's not a role player, that's a star who was unselfish. His game wasn't flashy enough? Winning 4 rings is plenty flashy. His greatness wasn't found in dunks, it was found in his silent, deadly consistency. History tends to gravitate toward the loudest voices and explosive dunks, but true, enduring greatness is often much quieter. It's found in the player who makes everyone around him better. It's found in the man who shows up every night and delivers, without fail. By that definition, Jamaal "Silk" Wilkes isn't just a Hall of Famer. He is the definition of a legend. And it's time we all remembered that. So, what are your thoughts about Jamaal Wilkes? Do you think he should or should not be in the Hall of Fame? Write in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and click on the notification bell. And don't forget to click on the playlist above to watch more NBA Hall of Famers of his era. Thanks for watching.